TheSmartLocal.com.
So 1 ton equals 1,000 kilograms.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Hi, welcome to Coffee Break. It's a new segment where we talk about news and other current topics in Singapore and around the world. Let's go. It's
I know now.
What a chicken.
It's admin tea. SAF admin tea. Okay, I am guessing the topic is about the new SAF uniform.
Good guess.
Or is it the
topic
you prepared?
Is it your topic?
Indeed, it is. By the way. So basically, the Singapore Armed Forces has a new hybrid uniform. It is engineered to help troops combat the heat. So basically, the middle part, like t-shirt, polo tee kind of thing. Then the sleeves look like.
No wait, anybody here haven't seen?
I haven't seen.
You haven't seen?
When he said middle part polo tee, right? My brain is just like what? Because I'm really imagining like polo tee and.
Yes, it is exactly
Your
that.
imagination is on point.
Let me see it.
It looks like those kind of hipster shirts.
Yeah.
Like the sleeve is the pattern.
Like
it's
ASOS,
plain.
the kind nobody will buy until like on
You
sale.
You would find this in like Paris Fashion Week.
Yeah, so essentially, right, the reason behind this uniform is because there have been a lot of cases of heat injuries in the past couple of years. So this hybrid uniform is used for outfield exercises, so that you not so hot lah. There has been a lot of criticism. One, because of the way it looks, and then two, because people are saying, oh yeah, last time my time don't need this kind of hybrid uniform. Why now need?
Actually, I got a question. So right, like, if I'm not wrong, the pixelated uniform is actually designed by Singaporeans, right?
Yes.
Yeah, by
So,
SAT.
It's a
Is it
Singapore
the same
pattern.
group that make this?
Probably so.
Yeah.
They say they
There's like
researched
this branch.
this since 2011.
Wow.
No wonder so outdated lah.
No, but apparently like a lot of militaries around the world,
Yeah.
it's like US, they also have a hybrid uniform.
So
Like this?
Yeah.
So actually, right,
Just that
it's
they look
different
more garang.
material.
Can we see?
Different material.
It's a different material. The sleeves and the inside here is a different material.
Yeah. I
No,
guess
but-
it keeps the vital parts like.
A bit
Like
more
the part,
cool,
yeah.
a bit more
parts that
breathable.
go. It looks
Yeah.
the same actually.
Yeah, so this is like the US one. No, but essentially, right, the reason why that part is the t-shirt, right, is because you wear your LBV over it.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
also.
so the
What's
LBV
LBV?
is like a load-bearing vest.
Load-bearing vest.
You put your magazine and your
magazine.
your night snack and your
Like the
Headphone.
headphone.
Feeling a bit bored.
Yeah.
Little.
Let me whip out my
section.
Clio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then there's this online argument that I was like seeing on that people were talking like, people like pass away because of training exercise accidents and stuff like that, right? Then you all make a lot of noise. Then when the SAF take active steps to try and prevent it, you all make noise that they like stupid.
I think
Yeah.
in general it's just because we're not very good with change. So our first reaction is to always like be a little bit negative. But I think
Yeah.
after a while, like because we don't really have a choice, so we'll just get used to it lah. And it's better for them anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, the last time something like this happened, right, was when there was a photo of BMT training, and then they were on the parade square lying on yoga mats, doing sit-ups.
Oh yeah.
Then people were like, how come now got yoga
Yoga
mat?
mat.
Last time, my time,
Don't.
got no yoga mat.
Yeah, but I think that the argument is the most outdated argument of all.
Yeah.
If you want to say like the last time, like if you want to compare last time and like evolution caveman time, then we also like freaking weak what. So
Yeah.
yeah, like
So this is to cater to our frail bodies.
Yeah, because we're getting more and more frail.
It's adaptation.
Yeah.
It's adaptation what.
No, I think I've seen like the evolution of the uniform since the start. So like when I actually entered the army, right, I was lucky enough that we are already getting the pixelated uniform, which is a lot more cooling, a lot lighter, a lot easier to maintain than the previous
brown
one.
muddy one.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of understand this design because like what you're saying, the LBV, right? The before us one, right, is like a singlet.
Yeah,
So there were no heat issues, but after they changed to the heat issues one already,
Yeah.
then I can understand why they would change to this lah.
Correct.
Yeah.
The aesthetic
I
also.
feel like aesthetic is the least of their problems
Yeah.
when
Yes,
it's
yeah.
something like this. Like,
Yeah, that's why you fight war, who care how good you look.
In fact, it might
it's for
help them.
them. Yeah, it's to help them. What?
Yeah, the enemy look at you, then they laugh. Then in their split second, you shoot them.
That's not what I meant. But sure.
But I feel like when you're on the field, right, fashion is like the least of your
Exactly.
worries.
Yeah.
Like you won't even care how this looks like.
You're like gonna tell it.
You won't be like,
My
my
shirt-
sleeve is just like I don't feel confident today. I don't think I want
Give me a moment.
Like, oh my god, I don't want to fly anymore!
You look great, buddy. You look great.
I know! Then after he cried, I know! And then fight.
Yes.
But then a very real problem with this new uniform, right? You can see nipple.
Okay, I think that one you got something.
That's like a
Body
fashion
issues.
problem.
Like-
You're the kind of people we
Hey,
talk
no, but
about.
it might be a like a hazardous thing because like later the aim the
That's why. Or like your
Use
friend
as
will go and
target.
like,
Got him.
No, but you're wearing an LBB. You can
Oh
just...
yeah.
oh,
The
yeah.
enemy
Unless you take it out.
The enemy just drop everything and go there.
Oh, it could be to distract the enemy, right? So halfway then you just take out the vest here. Have a look at this.
Then
Yeah,
like-
everyone else like start shooting.
So those people that have a case about fashion,
It's
right?
gonna be you, eh?
No, I will not!
Based on your description, the next uniform will have 2 holes.
Like the
Mean girls,
Beatles.
yeah, mean girls. Okay, ready and
what is it?
unveil.
BOOM!
Oh, so cute.
It's a duck.
Balut!
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
It's a chick on a
What
hill.
What
is
this
This
is
is such a random thing to
It's
bring
a-
into the
it's a-
set, eh.
Are we talking about pot? Because it's like a pot lid, you know?
What kind of pot are you talking about? Turns out, very conceptual. We're talking
Wow,
about
wow, wow, wow.
chickens, as in KFC,
As in,
KFC's
recycling. That's a stretch, but that's what it
chicken
is.
green.
oh.
Oh, go green
Go
chicken.
green chicken.
Wow.
This just in, all KFC outlets in Singapore have phased out plastic straws and plastic covers.
Good job. Kudos to you.
Is it already implemented?
Yeah, so since 20th.
Do any of you own like metal straws?
Wait, I actually kicked
Cause a bit unhygienic.
Yeah, I think it's damn dirty. Like,
Damn
how do you
dirty.
wash the inside?
Inside common dirty.
No, but now it's coming. It's like a trend thing.
Yeah.
Like my
Yeah.
friends all bring like bubble tea straws and
They
like
are
can fit the
metallic?
pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So you got one for like normal drinks, one for bubble
Buy
tea.
from where? Daiso?
There's this.
No, like
No,
overseas.
it's a social enterprise. It's
Mm.
called Sustainable.
Mm.
So they actually sustainable because they're sustaining to take care of the marine life.
Oh, I thought it's SIS or what.
Yeah, I thought SIS.
Oh no, it's SEA.
Like typo, cause the I next to the U.
Sustainable. So they actually like manufacture metal straws, right?
Mm.
And it's actually pretty cheap. Like
Mm.
one set is $7.50, and if you want like the nicer looking one, it's $10. But think about it, you can use it for an extended period of time, and it comes with 2 straws and a pipe cleaner so you can clean the straw.
Oh, got pipe. Oh,
But isn't it
RCK.
dangerous?
Why?
You see, right? I can use a metal straw right, to stab somebody in the neck.
Yeah, can it even be
It's
allowed?
a weapon,
to
eh.
Actually, okay, metal straw, right? Have you ever tried stabbing a metal straw into like a plastic cup with a
Have
cover?
we even used the metal straw?
I never even see a metal straw. Man. Can I see what a metal straw look like?
Is
Is
it?
it because
Yeah.
it doesn't have that little?
Because it doesn't have the point.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Actually, I'm a bit shook by the pipe cleaner, cause
Why?
I never thought of using that.
No,
to
but
use
yeah.
the straw.
Why?
You know, last time I had a metal straw, right? Then I tried to, I tried to clean Then I don't know how to clean. So I put hot water into a cup. Then I tried to suck until like right at the tip, that don't touch my mouth. Then like let
to
go.
sterilize.
To
ah.
sterilize the
Then
inside.
every once in a while you will kena.
Yeah, then I can't.
So many
Like, oh
questions.
shit, oh shit.
But do you guys actually recycle? Like, take conscious efforts to recycle at home?
Yeah.
No, I actually, unfortunately, right, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm glad that like the metal straw thing is becoming a trend.
Mm.
Because now that it's trendy, right, people will follow, right? And then
Mm.
subconsciously it produces this positive effect.
It's like, do you remember the point in your primary school life, right, where everybody graduated from using Ice Mountain bottles to like the Tupperware kind or like the Nalgene?
Yeah.
Nalgene,
Nalgene.
yeah.
Yeah, last time we all used the Ice Mountain. Then you buy from the provision shop the kiap kiap. Then you can sling.
The
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh!
Oh, Joyce with her relatable localized memories.
Yes, yeah. Kiap Kiap Joyce 2018.
Some more the strap always damn smelly.
Yeah.
They're
That's
very
something
thin.
for, like, your
Very
sweat.
thin one, and then got colour.
Yellow
Yeah.
color.
Even these days, like, you know, people buy those keep cups.
Oh,
to
yeah.
Get their coffee.
I have a Keep Cup.
Yeah, and then like
I
places
lost
like
it.
Starbucks have like their own
Tumblers and all that.
tumblers so that people you kind of get into this mindset of recycling even without thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's
Actually,
just like,
Joyce
yeah.
has been using this same bag and straw like she
Hey,
brings to the.
what's this? Plastic.
No,
oh.
she
Damn it,
use-
Joyce!
She every day bring the same plastic bag to the.
Really,
I
man.
got pipe
Yeah.
Recently in London, right? Like I realized that all the McDonald's, cause I went to McDonald's, right? Then they use paper straw.
Paper straw.
Wow,
Yeah.
paper straw lousy, yeah.
Legit, wow, I hate
Oh,
paper straw.
oh.
Then you drink then wet, then you'll bend and
Yeah,
then.
then the thing just like become like very moist and
I've
like
never
you know,
seen a
like a
paper
wet
straw
paper.
before.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like it's like cardboard like that.
But it's like
No, but apparently a lot of
Yeah,
places
but
use it.
normally
Okay,
like,
I
Places
can
use
understand
it.
the rationale behind it because
Yeah.
paper straws can biodegrade lah.
Yeah. It's the same as like why all the boxes now you see also they change to like all the
Made of
paper.
corn.
Correct.
Oh
Is it?
yeah.
Yeah. The disposable cups made of corn.
And you know, have you seen edible
Like
like
cutlery,
Oh,
right?
yes,
Yeah.
that one damn cool,
I think
sia.
that's
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
eh.
Some guy make like out of like biscuit or something.
Yeah,
Like, bread.
yeah.
Indian.
So you
in India, right?
You drink the soup finish, then you eat the
Yeah.
Eat the
the
cutlery.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
But actually,
Yeah.
I don't think that it's a very big deal. I mean, of course, you have little considerations like people with sensitive teeth and all, right?
Yeah.
But if
And
you
the
think
straw
about it,
makers, then they got no more job.
or they can start
Oh
making their own.
damn!
Like if
Yeah.
our koi right would start selling like those in rose gold or whatever shit right, then all the basic would just be like, this is so cool. I want to take it, like Instagram.
Then you can
next thing you
engrave.
see Joyce, can I have the whole one?
Then you can engrave your own straw.
Yeah.
No, but I think people just use it because it's convenient. That like we
Yeah.
can live without it, right? But we just use because
Correct.
like convenient to like
Yeah.
drink or like don't want to spill.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah. That day I go to my friend's house, right? Then I go and like nice go buy like fruit juice for like the parents all lah. Then when I go right, then the mother scold me sia, because I give her the straw. Then she say, no, I haven't used straw for like the last 30 years or something.
Damn.
Wow, rude sia.
Yeah, then I quite nice.
God.
Then I go return the. Then I say like, okay, you want me? I can go back and give back the straw lah to the store.
Wow, that's surprising.
No, but yeah, I
Because
quite.
our generation is normally more conscious. That day I go eat zi char with my mum, right? Then the straw, right? She got one straw she poke. Got this other straw just laying on the table. Actually she don't need one, but she poke also. So her cup got two straws.
So she don't want
So
to
she can
waste.
drink faster lah.
Yeah, she don't want to
Don't
waste
want
the
to
straw.
waste.
Then my sister asked like why you need to use two straw. Then she say, 给不是 just poke
Wow.
Then my sister
Then all the
was like,
millennials at the table were like,
Shook. But actually, it's not just the straws. Like KFC has been phasing out a lot of these plastic utensils.
Like Philippines, right? Jollibee. So if a lot of people eat in, right? So they'll give like metal fork and spoons, and then the plate is all like
Like
washable.
reusable one.
Oh yeah, and then sometimes they give you the basket.
Yeah.
It's the reusable kind,
Yeah,
so
it's-
they just keep putting the wax.
Like Moss
reusable.
Burger.
Yeah, like Moss
Yeah.
Burger.
Yeah.
And KFC's been doing that also.
yeah.
Oh,
That's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think these kind of green efforts have been a long time coming.
Yeah.
People have been like neglecting the world enough until like every day it feels like a fever here in Singapore. And then London has their London Marathon 21 degrees Celsius heat wave.
Oh yeah.
And then we all laugh in Singaporean. And then like right now like I feel that all these efforts are
love is Singaporean.
You know, like
you know one of the
price in
comments where people was like laughs in Singaporean.
So you stole the joke lah.
Police catch ah, come on.
Okay, so basically KFC is trying to save 17.9 tons of plastic for the whole year.
Mm.
So 1 ton equals 1,000 kilograms.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Whoa!
1,000?
Wait, 17.9 tons, right? Is like the equivalent of maybe like 2.5 T-Rexes. They're saving 2 T-Rexes worth of plastic.
I know how she give us a
Every
skill.
year.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah.
Imagine a dinosaur. Imagine 2. That's how much plastic.
Okay, no, but I think you know when we all tapao food, then they all give plastic bag and styrofoam box.
Yeah.
Actually, like if all of us combine, it's like
It's
damn
quite
a lot.
insane.
Yeah.
I remember last time the office tried to do like like we reduce the plastic
We
kind of
still
thing, so
have
we
that
bring our
before.
own containers and everything,
Yeah.
right? Then apparently it was like super effective.
Yeah, we should
Like,
do that. Sia.
We really never use all the plastic. Like you know people go and tapao food, right? Then they give you the paper bag. Then they still put in the plastic bag. Actually, you can
Yeah.
just carry that and like.
The styrofoam box put in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
Then the chili got plastic.
Yeah.
You
Then
know when
plastic
you,
spoon.
Yeah.
when you buy McDonald's, right? Then they give you the paper bag.
Yeah.
Then some people will ask for a plastic bag to
To
carry
hold
the
it.
paper
Yeah,
bag.
I'm
Really?
like,
Yeah.
that's
Cause
not
the
point.
paper bag no handle. Okay,
Yeah.
that one I need to say
No,
lah.
they got handle paper bag.
Oh really, man? Oh,
Yeah.
then
It's the
McDonald's
bigger
win
one.
already.
That's
The
the
upside. If you upside, then you
You
get the
must buy
handle.
2 meal, then you can.
Okay,
carry.
Yeah.
upside next time. Okay, but anyway, I think I think this is a good move. I think it's just a matter of us adapting to change. Like for example, when you're talking about like the put the chili in the plastic bag, then put the paper bag in the plastic bag, all this kind of thing, right? To me, it's just we are so used to that, right?
Yeah.
And nobody bothers to change it. But the fact that people are trying to change it is a very good thing,
Yeah.
lah. Yeah.
It'll truly change when it like starts to spread towards like maybe the hawker centers. And they stop using like disposable stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be dope.
I think
Yeah.
it's even better that it's KFC because normally this kind of thing is like those indie businesses do
Right.
one, but
Yeah.
very hardly will you see a large
an MNC,
player
yeah.
pledge to something like
Yeah.
that.
Says Joyce as she drinks from a plastic straw in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
KFC don't sponsor her. Sponsor us. Sponsor this breakfast, but don't give her.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoa!
Next topic.
Okay,
Whoa.
dun 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 dun. That's
It's a car!
It's a Beetle.
Yeah.
It's a Volkswagen.
Das
Okay,
Auto.
shut up. Talking noisy.
Anybody want to guess what's the topic?
Mayhaps.
Hey, I heard Grab car like
What?
Oh yeah,
stopping
yeah,
from
it's
1
great.
a.m.
Oh.
to 5
It's like
a.m.
Edison knows every topic.
Okay, so the headline is GrabShare service removed during wee hours because of unruly passengers. Are you guys aware of
I'm
this?
aware.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, so
I've
now
heard of
between 1 to 5 a.m. right, GrabShare is not available.
Wait, do you all even use
Grab-
GrabShare?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. But until
Really?
I met a drunk passenger at night, right? Then I never use it.
Oh, I
Okay.
never use GrabShare because I just don't want to meet
Share.
strangers.
Okay,
Yeah, I
but
also-
sometimes
Yeah.
it's really significantly cheaper. But
Yeah.
okay, so the whole idea is that a lot of these like drunk passengers, not only do they like cause disruption to other passengers, it's also quite distracting for the driver to have to make sure that everybody is comfortable when their first priority should be driving and safety. So
Yes.
my first question is whether you all have encountered like nasty GrabShare passengers.
As in like I was at the back, then he came in the front, then he was damn like drunk and noisy. Then I was like, he's very distracting to the driver lah. Cause like I was so scared ma. Then I had to like put on my seatbelt at the back. Cause I don't normally put seatbelt.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
This oh wait.
That is the topic.
So one topic.
You are the danger.
But anyway, yeah, he was just damn noisy. Then he started like talking to me, then like shouting in the car that kind. Then I was like, oh my god, so irritating. Like I want to go home and
That's
rest.
crazy.
Then got this guy. Then like my trip longer some more. Then after that I just pay extra.
He still dropped first.
Yeah.
I think better to drop
Yeah, I
it
think
first.
better to drop first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if can drop by highway, just drop only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you know, then there was this period where there are a lot of videos of like the Grab drivers or Uber drivers arriving, then people jumping on the car.
Oh my god.
No lah, that was just the 3 guys, 2 or 3 guys.
Yeah, but I mean I totally see where the unruly during this time comes from lah.
Yeah.
It's not just for the safety of the other passengers, but we often forget how unsafe it is for the drivers themselves because they are the main persons to
Yeah.
to deal with.
Yeah, it is
all
their
these
kind of
drivers.
like their business.
Yeah.
You know.
Someone if the person vomit then like oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
gross, yeah.
But that
Yeah.
one, what's the difference between that and like a normal cab? Like to me, it's like even if you're in a normal cab, not a share,
Yeah.
it's still like
No,
screwed
but
up
if
for
you're in
the.
a share, imagine another person vomit, you'll be damn irritated. Like, oh my
You need
god,
to
now
get
I
out.
have to wait for
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
driver to
Okay,
clean
okay.
up this guy.
I think there's no way to prevent like let's say one unruly passenger in one private hired car, be it a taxi or whatever lah. But like for a shared situation, right, this whole risky or annoyance or whatever situation will affect another passenger.
Oh.
Got another question. So the fact that they have to disable this thing, right? To you, do you think that it indicates that the app's review system is like ineffective? Because I find that the review culture is just non-existent.
Oh, you mean the how many rating for the different people?
Yeah,
review
like
culture.
nobody really uses that as like whether they should
The drivers
pick up
care.
a passenger.
The drivers care, but the
Unless it's to
passengers don't really care.
Complain, then only people
Yeah.
will review.
So I think maybe if they mark down and condemn like this drunkard, like 1 week drunk 3 times. that kind.
Cannot take Grab
Yeah,
for 1
they
week.
cannot take
Yeah.
for that. So I think
Yeah.
that maybe because the complaint is that it's unfair to the people who are well behaved. But too bad lah. I mean, if you all want a few people cannot behave properly, then you all don't get it at all lor. But I feel that if there's a better review system, maybe it doesn't have to be like a complete removal of the service.
Like if you drop below 3 star out of 5, then you cannot book Grab for like 1 week.
You cannot block.
Yeah, actually that makes sense. Yeah, that's fair.
Cause it's like
So it's a more like
Luxury.
individual like punishment or rule lah. Yeah, rather than a blanket like rule.
Yeah.
across.
Cause
they
now
should hire us,
we
yeah.
perceive it as like when we see 1 to 5 a.m. right, we think of like after we go and drink, after we go and party.
Yeah.
But actually there are people who really need it. Maybe like they have shift work. That kind
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah, so
Damn
these are the people
expensive.
who will have to bear the brunt of like all you
Full
drunkards.
cost. Then now
Like
you must pay
imagine
full
like
price.
like nurses, right, and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
And some passengers are just unruly regardless of whether or not they're drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe like instead of a ban, it could be like a blacklisting kind of system.
Nice. We just solve all problems.
Yeah.
It's us.
We
Grab.
are basically a consultancy firm now.
Grab. Grab.
Grab
us.
Coffee Break Solutions.
Private limited.
Okay, so thanks guys for watching this very first episode of Coffee Break. Do let us know in the comments down below if there are other topics you want us to talk about. And if you enjoy this segment. If not, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, check out other videos over there, and we will see you in the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheerios. Cheerios.
Ganbei. Oh, we should end with yeah.